It's the NFL on EA Sports. And next up, we'll see Calvin Ridley. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. This should be a good one to watch. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking a sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds... Nick Folk ready to do the honors. And we're off from Jacksonville. Dearness Johnson to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out in his fourth season since arriving as the #1 overall pick back in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuffing the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Chidobe Awuzie there on the tackle. Well, this late in the year, Brock, just about every team in the league, as we all know, is battling some injury woes, and these guys are no exception.
It's an unfortunate byproduct of any sport, but especially the trauma involved in this sport. You're going to lose guys over the course of a season. And the later in the season you're dealing with injuries, the more the depth of your roster is so tested. And now it's time for those lesser-known names to make their name.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Amani Hooker with the tackle. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Second down now, 7 to go. Lawrence working from the gun. He's on the move. He tucks it and takes off. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now, it's starting with 6 as they come up on it, 1st and goal. ETN can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Jaguars finish up an excellent opening series. Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Jackson now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And leading them out is their second-year quarterback from Kentucky. He earned several starts as a rookie. It's Will Levis.
Levis came into this league with a big old arm and an even bigger chip on his shoulder, Kate. based on where he was drafted. I still remember that on draft day, and you could see the disappointment as he fell out of that first round, and because of it, he's just got that fight to him. It's easy to envision him proving those doubters, and so many of those teams who passed on him wrong.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still second down.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. They'll run here following the penalty. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it sets up first down. Throwing is Levis. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. On the play fake, it's Levis. Finds a man right side. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's in. Touchdown. These guys finish off their opening drive. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys start off well to tie things 7-7. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Johnson with a return here. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And this is a good representation right here of what the playoffs will look like come the postseason in 2 weeks. Still a few things to finalize, though, which makes this week and those divisional games next week incredibly important. This is hauled in by Ingram. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. He stopped on the return at the 27. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
On second down, it's Etienne. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 9 yards to pick up there, and they only need 3 more now on third down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Got a man, it's Thomas. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Now give this up the middle to ETN. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
That's good. Come on, Jaguars. First down.
Motioning left is Thomas.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
ETN again. And that's good for a gain of 5. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll get this to ETN. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
That's good. Another Jaguars.
They give up the gut to Bigsby. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They send a receiver in motion right. Here's 2nd and 14. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Spears on the give, headed right. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Second down now, 7 to go. They give to Pollard from the gun. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Spears trying this straight ahead. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a 3rd consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They go right back to ETN. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Devondre
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he found some running room for a nice gain.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Trying it right side with Etienne. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Taken down by Sebastian Joseph Day.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he gets him around 6 there. Stopped by Cedric Gray. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down. We'll pause. They're not ready to kick it quite yet, and take a timeout. 4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Spears running behind center. This is ahead for about 5. It was Andre Sisco who hauled him down there. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Motioning Burks left. They'll run now on 2nd down. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
May not be the way he typically gets the ball, Kate, but once he had it in his hands like a reception, he knew what to do with it. He smelled that 1st down, and he went and got it.
Throwing now on 1st down, Levis. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they face 2nd down. Levis now off the play fake. It is caught left side. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Stopped by Foye Oluoku. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Shotgun now for Levis. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Officially a 69-yard punt. What a kick. And the Jaguars are going to take over from deep in their own side. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later. Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
That's Thomas. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Roger McCreary brings him down that time.
2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They push it forward for a yard. And that brings up 3rd and 8. Here's Lawrence to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again. Jerome Baker has it. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Their offense ready to take the field now. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory, and they've got a short field after that pick. Shotgun handoff now for Spears. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives them the first. Levis from the shotgun. He finds Chigakonkwo for the grab. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, Levis. Has the connection to Ridley. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch is made in close. Touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Folk on now to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys take a 3-possession lead. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Johnson now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Here's Etienne on 1st down. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Monty Hooker with the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 27. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Monty Hooker with the tackle. Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
3 brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Etienne. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Give him 2 yards on the run. That leaves him 1 short, and it brings up 4th down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Pulled in at the 20. And it's a gain of 5 as we've reached our 2-minute warning. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Defense showing blitz, Levis. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Running it with Spears. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Chad Muma there to bring him down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They run once more with Spears. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up fourth down. Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Jaguars, down running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. And with exactly 1 minute left to go, they've got some time, but they've got to work fairly quick. First and 10, it's Lawrence. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. This is complete to Duvernay. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Amani Hooker with the tackle.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Lawrence working from the gun. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? They chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
On is the punt team, and away goes the punt. Takes it in at the 21. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. The visitors, then receiver Calvin Ridley, back out again on offense. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. Levis now on first down. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Looking to throw Levis. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Levis now against the blitz. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Ryan Stonehouse back out there again to punt it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. So we're at halftime of a lopsided contest thus far. One team with a whole lot of adjustments to make during the break. Now we'll send you down I-95 a couple hours to Orlando, depending on traffic. And we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey. And it's the Colts who have the lead in that one. 2 touchdowns there for Jonathan Taylor. We'll stay in the AFC North as we head over to Cincinnati to check on the Bengals at home at Paycor Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. The Broncos trying to hold on and claim victory. Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they couldn't get the job done as they fall to the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Derrick Henry, a touchdown run in the victory. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Jackson now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive of the second half. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Levis here on first down. Okonkwo brings it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one, and that'll give them a first down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Here's Spears on the carry. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Josh Hines Allen, that time to haul him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Levis setting to throw. Completed over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Throwing from the gun here. He has the first over the middle. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that'll be a first down. Levis out of the pistol. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That play good for 17 on a first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Throwing now on first down, Levis finds the in route complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Levis throwing again. Has his man, it's Ridley. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And he found some running room for a nice gain. They pick up 9 on the carry, and that sets up 3rd and inches. Spears. And he gets in. Touchdown. These guys grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Folk with a point after. And his guys make it a 24-point ball game. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. Jacksonville in punt formation. He fields it cleanly. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt goes 63 yards. And they're going to take over possession. The visitors and Will Levis set to take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Levis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another try following the sack. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Here's Levis. Pass caught by Ridley. And he'll go down, we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's been getting all of it every time out. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And he's been the victim of 3. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, ETN gets it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
ETN gets it on the draw. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. Give him 5 on that play. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 6.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Jaguars into punt formation. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. This offense ready to get going again now. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. 2nd down now, 7 to go. They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Levis. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lawrence now off the play action. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Punting unit out now. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. Takes it in at the 26. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. Now the shotgun give to Spears. And he'll get it up to the 44. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They give to Pollard from the gun. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. 3rd and just 2 to go. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Typically, the only way you're going to stop a fullback on a short yardage situation is to stop him before he could ever get started.
Their punter making his way out now. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fight's deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Awareness. Awareness is so critical of where those defenders are down the field to find that open receiver. But it's just as important, Kate, in the pocket. Having awareness of what's going on around you, the QB didn't. And the defense registers a sack.
Encroachment from defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. They bring Thomas in motion. Trying again, following the sack. Pass complete to Duvernay. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Lawrence to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
And the Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Scooped up by the defense.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, it freed that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. They're out and set, 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Levis. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Cut out left. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, even a drop would have been better than that, frankly. Couldn't find a way back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Spears running behind center. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Call it a couple of yards, and it's 4th down and 5. On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by Gano is good. And that grows the lead to 27.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Here's Duvernay on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense getting set to go. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. First down throw, Lawrence. Into the hands of Duvernay. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Lawrence working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. He's going to push one deep down. He's got it deep downfield. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 37. That's
1st and 10. It's Lawrence. He's got Thomas on a slant. And they take him down right along the 30.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. That's caught for the 1st. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
at the 5-yard line.
Has it in close. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
That's another Jaguars 1st down.
And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. Here's ETN on the give. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars making the scoreboard look a touch better. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And they've got it. No problem for the receiving team. The onside attempt fails. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
At the 45-yard line.
Spears trying this straight ahead. And he takes this down to around the 39 before he stopped. Give him 6 yards on the run, so it's going to be 3rd and 5.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
handoff to Spears. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Just 1 yard on the play. That leaves them with 4th and 4. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. A kick they needed, but it's no good as it sails too far right. And their lead stays halted at 20. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Now it's Lawrence. Complete. It's Ingram. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down. Lawrence throwing here. He'll get this to ETN. And this one does not go far. Offense up to the line fast. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's got it to his running back. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Offense in the hurry up here. This is hauled in by Ingram. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. Got a man, it's Thomas. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get it back to within 2 possessions. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in 1 game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
And they aren't able to get it back. The hands team does its job. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Now a give to Spears. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. This is Spears. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. Throwing is Levis on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring out 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. To throw. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Now to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It was a great effort from our winners as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.